Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Techegy Play or Nay. As everybody can see, we are on a new platform trying something different, so bear with us as we manage to mess this all up. And on top of that, I still haven't fixed the intro video so it doesn't have that 5 seconds of dead air at the beginning of it. We've been using that for
the podcast.
But it's been brought to my attention by MM that this is our third annual Halloween episode that we've done a tech player name for. So we'll give a round of applause to ourselves here. Thank you. That is our live audience.
Very much.
Right now. So this episode we are doing Halloween and Ash vs. Evil Dead, a 1-2 combo. Produced by Retro Realms, released on October 18, 2024 for pretty much every system available. This is developed by Way Forward, and publishers were Boss Team Games and Nighthawk Interactive. It is a platforming and shooter game with some fighting elements like combat with knives and a chainsaw, and there's some other characters. But the game, MM and I, we all got the game on sale. Some for a different amount, but not only was it on sale, it also came with some collectible cards for the Halloween movie series. So pretty cool. The cards are kind of cool. I mean, I know they're worth nothing, but sometimes it's nice to have little things like that come with a game, because now you don't even get manuals anymore. So I'm going to toss this one. I guess we didn't really talk about this, but I'm going to toss it over to MM since he's got both cases here in front of him.
Yeah, both cases, yeah. So anybody that knows me knows I'm a huge horror movie fan. I mean, Halloween is my favorite horror movie. So when I saw this, especially at the price, I think it was like $15 for. I actually bought it for the Switch first. It was like, it's Halloween, looks cool. And, it's got the music. It reminded me of a lot of the older platform games. I mean, honestly, the Ash vs. Evil Dead, which was a great series. I'm not a huge Evil Dead fan, but I really liked its series on Starz, Ash vs. Evil Dead. It was hysterical. Some of the funniest thing. If you haven't seen it, it is hysterical. I wish it would have got more seasons. So as a fan of both of that, had to get it. Looked like an old platform game. I always go out and I look at what they look like. It reminded me of something you get on the Sega Genesis. It's the thing with the game is, and it came with cool cards. I haven't opened up the packs yet, but it came with cool cards. But the crazy thing, I mean, and again, walking into it, you're walking into an arcade. You're turning on. It looks cool to have a Halloween arcade machine where the Ash. The presentation is actually really good. The game itself, I don't know how many times I raged quit. It is a tough game. If you're looking for something that's based upon the movies or on the Ash vs. Evil Dead TV series, this isn't the game. I mean, it's got the cool music. You're Michael Myers. You're wearing your William Shatner mask. You're walking around. But, he didn't have, different portals, to different dimensions. He didn't have that. It's really not based upon the movie. So if you're looking for that, you're not going to have that. If you're looking for really a cool little platform game, you're going to get that, but it is hard. I mean, MC, what would you say? I mean, I think I rage quitted it about 5 times.
It is brutal.
It's brutal.
It's just brutal, and the one thing I don't like is you have to complete the full level, or it sends you back to the beginning.
Sends you back to the very beginning of the level.
Very beginning, and
unforgiving.
That's why so many people rage like me too, because you get that last screen where you're going to make it to the end, and then something kills you, and now I got to go through everything all over again. But I love this game just because of the production quality. I mean,
Yes.
the parallaxing. There's multiple levels of background with things going on in the background, like
Yep.
you know, like zombies pulling people apart and little hands running across the screen, or when you kill enough monsters, blood will splash on the screen and run down the screen. I mean, they did a very, very good job.
in
with
the in the in the Ash versus Evil Dead part of the game, there are zombies that are throwing exploding barrels up into the air in the background, and then they come and land in the foreground where you're at.
which is cool, which is very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they did a real good job with the graphics. They also have a I don't know what they call it, like the monster zone, where it's actually really tough, and then you have the normal day reality kind of thing, and you can switch back and forth between the two of them. So, and what you need to do in some cases to get through the level, there's walls and floors that'll disappear depending on what level you're in, and I think it's like the B button. I don't remember, but
The B button sends you into the nightmare world.
Right, the nightmare world. That's what it is. And then, and basically, you're only in there for so long that runs out. You can't stay in that, as far as I know. It has like a timer.
It does.
But when you get it there, it's really tough. If you try to, I could only imagine if they would have left that where you could play that whole level. Boy, you'd never make it through that level. But but I just I don't know. I mean, the graphics look really good. You can switch characters from from like 4 or 5 different characters, and I don't know what was Jason's, or was it not Jason? What was the Halloween character? Michael Myers' sister
Myers.
called. Is that
Laurie
yeah.
Strode?
Yeah, she's in there, and then they have the woman. Isn't the woman from Evil Dead in there too? I think so. But they have a couple other characters in there. You could play each level with the different characters, and they all carry different weapons that they use. The platforming is pretty much the same for each character, other than the weapons they use. But there are all kind of hidden things. Like I've been playing it for a little while. I haven't had it as long as the other, Mike and John have had it. But basically, I found out from a video that, like, even on the front starting screen after you watch the story, if you just stand there, a TV in the corner will light up, and someone will start talking and be on the TV and talk to you. And then there's things like, in certain places you'll be a hand will crawl across the screen and can jump at you or something. So there is all kind of hidden little things, and that I like that kind of stuff. The hidden secrets that are all throughout the game. So I don't know what they all are, but there's a number of them.
It's a good platform game. It's a good platform game.
Very good. It's very well done. And being that, like, that first part where you come in where it's 3D, where you got the video arcade machines, there's other rooms as you progress through the game. Then rooms open up, and then you can see all kind of different.
Which is really cool. I love the look of the arcade machines.
Well, they have a bookshelf, I guess, with videos on it where you can pull each video cartridge out. It's like a VCR tape, put it in a machine, and you can watch the making of it. So all the people that made it talk about the game, which I haven't made it that far yet.
Yeah, I haven't made it that far.
Yeah, so, but and that's why you feel like raging, because you really want to open them doors to them rooms, but you keep losing and don't get there.
It's a tough game.
It's a tough game. It is.
It's a tough game.
But if you watch some videos out there on YouTube, they will show you some tricks that will make you easier to beat the levels. I mean, there's actually one move I didn't even know you could do where you can kind of jump up and come down, spiking like right on top of them and kill them, which I didn't even know that existed. I know there's a power weapon where you can, like, you hold in the button and it'll blast a gun or something, but that one I didn't even know, where you could jump up and then force down on top of certain monsters to kill them. So, which is kind of different with some of the characters. How about you, John? I know you made it further in the game than me and Mike did.
I made it pretty far in the Ash versus Evil Dead one, just because I don't know why. I played the Halloween one, then I was like, oh, okay, I'll give the Ash versus Evil Dead one. That's the one I've been stuck playing with. Great game. Great platformer. I hate when I can't tell there's ice on stuff though sometimes, and you like slide around. It's sometimes difficult to tell when there's ice on certain things. And one of the other issues that I had, and I don't know if it's just me, because I couldn't find anything about it online, but I found sometimes you'd hit the jump button and it wouldn't register a jump.
I think I've ran into that too.
Especially when you're getting your ass kicked and you're trying to jump out of something that's on fire or something. I would hit the jump button and it just nothing will happen.
Yeah, nothing would happen.
Well, did you guys have a hard time with that fire? You get too close to it. Sometimes you just catch on fire and it's like, I didn't know that close to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially the ones that are in like the little round things.
Yep.
If you even get within like pixels of it, it burns you.
Yeah. And then I noticed sometimes it seems like I would swing, like you'd go to turn around, like there'd be monsters in front of you, you'd be killing, and one coming from behind. You hurry up and turn around, and you go to swing, and it's like it didn't swing, or if it did swing, you saw it swing, but it didn't kill or even hurt the monster.
Yeah. The monsters that I had the most, honestly, I had the most problem with were the guys that would bust out of the doors and come running at you real fast. Because by the time you turn around and hit X, it wouldn't register, and then you would just get hit.
Right.
Didn't happen every time,
but
a lot of the times it did.
Yep.
Especially in the third area of Ash vs. Evil Dead, when they were setting the whole ground on fire. If you got stuck in that, I'm sitting there hitting X, and he just is not jumping out of the fire. You know, it's not registering a jump, and that was really annoying. And it seems like both games on here, once you get to about World 3, is where they are like, we took it a little easy on you, but now screw you. And they just start throwing everything at you. So I don't actually know how many areas are in each game. I just know I made it far enough that I was starting to unlock some stuff back in like the trophy rooms and that. Didn't beat either one of the games. But for its price, I can't say I would pay $40 for it.
No.
Which is what it originally went for, was $39.99. 15 and below, if you can get it, I would say it's worth it.
Yeah,
I think it's on Woot still for 15.
I hate to say it. I mean, I really like it. I might even pay a little more than that, but I wouldn't pay too much more than that. I mean, this is kind of like a Souls game. If you're a Souls type person, it's tough, like Souls. I wish they'd make an easy mode where they would put at least one save point in the middle of the level. So you just didn't have to go all the way back to the beginning. You know what I mean? Because
I will say
made a lot more progress.
All of the areas in the game are based off actual areas from the movie and the show. The characters are pretty much based on the movie and the show, and I really enjoyed the boss battles. I thought they were unique. Whenever the character would get turned into some demon or something, and then you had to fight them at the end.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty unique. It did get a little bit repetitive because kill zombies, jump, get killed by fire, and then the next part was the boss fight, and then you moved on to the next area. But I mean, for a game like this, I'm not going to complain too much about that. This is a good game. If you have like 15 or 20 minutes to play, you can easily play this in 15 or 20 minutes and make some progress.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no different than any other platformer. I mean, it's got, it's good. It's got some repetitive stuff, and they all do,
Yeah.
So, but I liked it. I mean, I really did. So.
All right. So what's the consensus here for play or nay? Are we going thumbs up or thumbs down? MC.
If you like hard games, it's thumbs up.
Yeah, if you like hard games, it's hard.
It's a thumbs up for me, but it's actually too hard for me. But it's still a thumbs up for me.
At $16, it's a thumbs up for me. If it was any more than that, I'll watch the video, see what the guy that made it says, and if it makes it a little easier, Merry Christmas. But
I mean, there is a lot of content in there for the $16 we paid or whatever. I mean, with the other rooms of seeing all the making of it, they kind of did it like the Atari 50th anniversary. Where they have extra content in there. You can see how the game was made, what decisions, why they made them, stuff like that. And then they got that trophy room where you can see all the trophies you got throughout the game, stuff like that. So
how it's made stuff is always fun. I wish more games included.
I agree. I mean, I love Atari Anniversary. It's just neat that they threw all that stuff in there that you can see the history of Atari, basically.
Yeah.
And this game, even though it doesn't have like a history like that, they just put enough stuff in there to make it extra fun. So
Yeah.
Now, does
So it looks
anyone
like-
know? I got a question real quick before John.
Yeah. Did
anyone uncover any of the other video arcade machines? Because there's covered up video arcade machines there, which I don't know if
I did not, but I was wondering about them.
Yeah, I was wondering, is that something else? I mean, that could be something else. Maybe if you get
Could be.
far enough, there's something else there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was wondering as well. Maybe they're working on other games that we.
Yeah,
Maybe there'll be an update.
Yeah.
I mean, the game, it's only been out for a year. I mean, they could still send out an update for it and add another game. Or think about this, and I'm not saying this is even close to being what they were, but what if they were even more demake of the game? So instead of it being like 16 or however many bits it is, they do like Atari versions of it or something.
Oh, yeah, you never know. I don't.
It's probably not that, but I'm just saying, like, just think it could be like, yeah.
That'd be cool. But John, I interrupted you. What's your?
Oh,
vote?
I thumbs up. I think we're all thumbs up, and it's very rare. I think that we all thumbs up, at least since the Burger King Sneak King one.
I think we all like Bob the Builder.
For what it was, yeah, we all gave it hard. It was very hard not to give it a thumbs up just for what it was. I mean, an adult playing it. We talked about this. Go watch the Bob the Builder episode. I don't need to repeat it.
Yeah.
Any final words, guys? This was a good, easy one.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
This is a good game to buy for Halloween.
Yeah.
Now, is it multiplayer?
No,
I don't think so.
Damn.
No.
Well, it's good to buy for Halloween if you don't have friends.
It actually says single player. So if you have no friends, this is your game.
Perfect Halloween night. Get a bottle of Everclear and just play this.
And you can be William Shatner.
It is 60 frames a second. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh. The game looks great.
Probably
I think they
not
did
on
a very good
GameCube.
job.
They did.
Probably not on GameCube. No, it's not on Switch.
I was gonna say I don't think it's on GameCube, but
I mean the graphics were about GameCube quality. So I mean seriously, the game could have been on the GameCube. This is not a
the game
is not a Gears of War 7 or something.
Well, no, of course not.
Yeah.
There is one thing to note about this that I forgot. Did you notice in like the beginning when they're telling you the story, it's kind of like comic book style where they overlay that
it's
with
cool.
the background, which was kind of cool.
It's really cool.
So so it wasn't just like the 8-bit style. That comic book style was not 8-bit over top of 8-bit. So
No, like I said, I got a kick out of them. When I found it on Woot for $15, it was like, hey John, you got to buy this one. And he was like, "Ooh, I want the cards."
I didn't even open them.
No, I did.
I have not opened my cards yet.
I don't know where I put them. I think they're on the shelf over there. But I did look at them. They're the characters of the of the game and different stuff.
I
just like when they give you little things like that in games. Like
they actually give you a lot of them. There's in there or something.
You guys remember some games used to release with like little action figures that would be in the cases and all kinds of stuff. Now you don't even get you don't even get a guide or instructions anymore. Manual.
I remember buying MLB Slugfest, and I got a bobblehead when I bought it. From Circuit City.
I remember buying all the old Legend of Zelda games, and each one came with a thick manual that told you about all the characters, their backstories, and stuff like that. Like that was cool.
Yeah. Now you get, you get this.
Empty.
Yeah.
Look at that. I did get. There's no gum in this either, though.
Damn.
There should have been at least a stick of antique gum in there.
At least if they give you a PDF of like background story or something, at least something that you can read.
No.
I don't know, because I can understand printed material would up the cost of the game, maybe. You know.
I mean, it does say remove this sheet for important information on the bottom of the Xbox One.
Yeah.
It does say that. You got a 90-day return policy.
I think I'm outside my 90 days.
Yeah, well, the game was hard.
It's hard.
It is. It gets intense. There's a lot of shit on the screen at one time.
Yeah.
And it's smooth. It really.
It doesn't chop up or anything.
No.
When you go into nightmare mode, it gets absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
There's all kind of stuff on the screen. The background's all flashing and everything else.
Yep. People puking up acid everywhere, and there's eyeballs flying across the screen.
Yeah, eyeballs coming. It's just like the movies.
Yeah.
Just like the movies.
Just like the movies. Remember
just
that
like
eyeball?
Them damn movies.
Remember that eyeball that came across at Michael Myers?
That was my favorite part of Halloween.
That was my favorite part of that movie. From
hey, the original Halloween game on the NES had bats, snakes, and skeletons. Yeah. And if I remember correctly, I'm going to reference one of my not podcasts, but one of my YouTube heroes, the Angry Video Game Nerd, even said that he said that the game should have been called Boo Haunted House instead of Halloween.
I mean, it the one thing that game had, and you know, that may be one for a future episode, but it did have the which was cool.
Well, so they made the Halloween game, and then on that same engine, they also made the Friday the 13th, or I'm sorry, Nightmare on Elm Street game. And they both have this. No, for Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
And they both had the same enemies in them, except for in Nightmare on Elm Street, there were spiders that looked like Freddy Krueger. But the one mechanic I liked about that the NES game, is that you would transition between the waking world and the nightmare world, like when you would go to sleep, and then Freddy would be chasing you through the different levels in your sleep.
Cool.
Yeah, it's cool, but it doesn't make any sense how or when you fall asleep and wake up. Like, it just happens. But maybe we'll talk about that game. Maybe we'll do a series on, which I know the Angry Video Game Nerd already did these, so I kind of shy away from things that he had already done. But I think we could do we could do Friday the 13th, Halloween, and Nightmare on Elm Street, all for the NES, and Atari, because they're on Atari too. Actually, Texas Chainsaw Massacre's on Atari as well.
Yeah. Hey, note, another note about this company, not really the game. The one video I watched, they were interviewing a guy from the company, and he was asking what other horror games would people like to see. So hopefully, Retro Realms will create some more of these. They did mention, what was it? Chucky was one, and what was the other one they mentioned? They mentioned another. I can't think of what it was, but they were. Yeah, he was trying to get ideas of, and so it sounds like they're going to create more horror games. So
you're getting those licenses are tough. I know for Friday the 13th, it's real tough because you got Paramount and who's it? New Line.
Now is a good time as ever to make them, because horror movies are going through kind of a popularity rise now, especially with Terrorizer being out and stuff like that.
There's never been a Scream game as far as I remember.
Oh, I know what the other game the guy wanted that he told the guy was Hellraiser.
I don't think there's ever been a Hellraiser.
Yes, there has. There's been.
Yeah, but that's the guy said. The guy said, "Hey, it'd be nice if you guys would make a Hellraiser game." So hopefully they take some of them ideas.
There hasn't been a Scream, has there?
There's no console Scream game, but there is a card game.
Well, no, I'm talking about video games.
Yeah, no, there not that I'm aware of. There are none, but this Scream party game.
Actually, there is a Scream
cool
game. There is a Scream game. Wow, so there is one. I didn't know that.
What system's it for?
I'm looking. It's an indie horror movie game.
Oh, I wasn't counting indie games.
Ooh, but that right there gives us one for the future.
One we can do. Yeah.
It's out for the Xbox 360 and PC. When did it come out?
PC,
2001.
You're gonna put that in the Discord chat. So
Yeah, I'm looking to see.
We are all thumbs up on this.
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
As we here at Techegy always say, stay nerdy, my friends.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.